Thanks.
So how did you make out at the cemetery?
Oh, I was very professional. I took a camera with me. Here. Tombstones can make interesting reading, can't they?
Stephanie's ex-husband.
It's the man you killed, isn't it?
Greg Marsden. Why would Jake go to his grave?
I talked to the caretaker. He's been keeping the grave tidy for Jake Sanders. He was willing to talk once I made it worth his while.
Tell me.
Greg Marsden was Jake Sanders' brother.
Greg? Oh, my God. What's Jake been playing at? No wonder he set out to destroy Stephanie.
What about you? You were the one who put the bullet in him.
Well, at least we know now. An attack is the best means of defense. I want you to send a formal letter of termination to Cassie.
No, next item.
Oh, yes, you will.
She's very good at her job. She stays.
Never mind. She'll be out as soon as I'm on the board of this company.
Well, in that case, the kid could look forward to the pension.
You're putting me on the board, Jake, and straight away.
Enough jokes. Trot along, Jilly.
Don't patronize me. It'll happen.
Why?
Payment for all the things I've done for you. And if you refuse, certain police inquiries might hot up again. Unsolved mysteries concerning all the nasty accidents that happened to poor Stephanie.
Well, since you caused them all, how are they going to touch me?
There's something else the police will learn about. That you're Greg Marsden's brother. Now, don't you think that's all the motivation for harming Stephanie the police would need? I've made sure they'll get that information should any nasty accidents happen to me. You know, I'll be a wonderful asset around here.
What's ahead for you, Roberts?
A holiday, and then I'll find something else.
All the best to the family.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thanks, Roberts.
Goodbye. You won't be going to the auction?
I don't think I could bear it, frankly.
Well, I'll close up after you've gone, and then I'll go myself.
Thank you, Roberts, for all your loyalty and good work.
And you for your kindness.
Bye, Roberts.
Goodbye, sir.
I hope you'll call and see us sometime.
I will, thank you.
Dennis, did Tom say exactly where he was going?
Some little town in Queensland.
I should never have told him about Katie. Now he's off on some wild goose chase. I wish he'd just accept things.
He might have to now. But you can't blame him for trying.
You've changed your tune about him.
He's trying to help me save this place. What the hell's she doing here?
They wanted a photo for the morning papers. I thought this would make a wonderful setting.
Allow me.
My money's on Mum.
They want a photo. Then let them have this one.
You little beauty!
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Hey, Steph, your sister. She made the news all right.
Board member's baptism? My God, Jake's put her on the board. He must be mad.
Well, I'm sure she's earned it.
It's ludicrous. She doesn't know the first thing about it. Did you read this? What she said about this family?
Hello? Excuse me?
I got here in the middle of the night.
Couldn't you just go over the old records for me? There are rules of privacy to protect the unfortunate mothers and those who take their babies.
I have a right to know who my mother is, damn it. I'm sorry.
Would you like some breakfast?
Yes, thanks.
Sister Mary, then you can book into the hotel down the road, and we can meet again tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I can't wait till tomorrow. I have to get back to Sydney.
Oh, what a pity. Well, you'll have to come back another time.
What's going to take so long? I thought it was all on file somewhere.
Our records won't tell you any more than you know already. However, there is one of our order who may know differently. She was here at that time.
Where do I go to find her?
Nowhere. She's still here. But she's on retreat. You understand? No talking, not during devotions.
And they come out when?
Unfortunately, tomorrow.
I'll stay.
Oh, Sister Mary, would you show this young gentleman to a country breakfast?
Sister Bernadette, thank you.
Yes, John Ryan, please. Well, could you get him for me? Yes, it's urgent. It's family business. His sister Bernadette Ryan speaking. Thank you. Jono? It's Bernadette. Are you sitting down? Good. Your son has turned up.
What's the story?
I've stalled him, but he'll be seeing old Agnes tomorrow.
She'll tell him the truth.
Of course. He has a right to know. That's him.
Knew he'd be good looking, like his old man. How come you haven't shown me any of this stuff before?
You never seemed interested enough. But I've tried to follow what's happened to him.
It looks like he's done all right for himself.
He's been told he's Stephanie Harper's son. The richest woman in Australia.
Yeah? That's great. We wouldn't want to wreck it for him by telling him anything else, would we?
It's not that simple, Jono. He's fallen in love with Stephanie Harper's daughter. She thinks he's her half-brother.
Bit of a curly one, eh?
So, we have to uncurl it. Do you want to be involved or not?
Not.
I thought you might want to be there.
I'll do this my way, thanks, Bernie.
He'll be given your name. He might come looking for you.
I won't be there, will I?
Where are you going?
Thought I might fly down to Sydney for a holiday. Richest woman in Australia, eh? Not a bad looker.
Now then, Jono, don't get any of your old ideas.
Bernie, I'm a grown man. Look, wrinkles.
Yes. Most of mine have come from your carry-on.
Trust me.
You know how sorry I am about what's happened, Mrs. Marshall.
Thank you, Angela.
Are you enjoying your meal?
I'm afraid I'm not all that hungry. Must be nerves.
This is all very pleasant, Amal. But you had something you wanted to say to us.
Yes. I have a plan I want to discuss with you both.
Just as long as it doesn't concern Jake Saunders.
To some extent. Tomorrow is the auction.
Eden will be his. The final domination.
Yes.
I'd rather we didn't think of it in the terms of who's won and who's lost.
I understand. That's wise. But what if you win? This time. Eden House. The symbol of your pride and dignity.
I'm afraid I'm a little fed up with that as well.
What are you saying, Amal?
I want you to bid tomorrow. With my support. Whatever he offers, you can go higher. He can never win. I won't let him take Eden from you.
We could never repay that. Or even manage the interest.
I am not offering a loan. You too.
It's charity.
Dan.
It is not charity to help one's friends. And you are more. I was about to say, you are my family here in Australia.
And we'd be living in your house.
No. It would belong entirely to Stephanie. And yourself. Whatever you wish the arrangements to be.
I'm afraid I could never live there under any kind of arrangements. No, I'm sorry. It just wouldn't work. Not for me. However, you make up your own mind.
Dan, the money is insignificant. No more to me than, say, the purchase of an automobile.
You're missing the point. I've had enough. Good night.
Stupid of me. Of course, he has his pride. I'll talk to him.
Amal, there's nothing you can say. He knows about us.
So long in the past. We both have dignity and self-restraint.
Dan could never be at ease with me ever again. Living at Eden and knowing it came from you.
And so his feelings prevent me doing this small thing to give you security.
It'd be a very empty house without him. You think he's being childish, don't you? It's deeper than that, Amal. He knows you're Tom's father. Do you see?
I do. Indeed.
Oh, excuse me. Good morning, Dr. Marshall.
Oh, good morning.
It's going to be a great auction. There's a lot of interest.
Yes.
And Mrs. Marshall,
No, she won't be coming.
Oh, I know. These occasions are always so difficult.
You met my stepson, didn't you, Dennis?
Ah, yes, yes. He was wanting some estimates. I haven't seen him today, though. Tell me, is the family still hoping to bid?
Well, we'll see.
Excuse me.
You've left the place very clean and tidy. Thanks very much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come to see the hammer fall?
Thought you might need some moral support.
The support I need is financial.
Oh, well, I've got $15,000, if that'd help.
I might take you up on that. Thanks, Cassie.
Dennis?
I'll call you later.
Cassie? I've changed my mind.
Oh, great.
And I can let you have 50,000 for today and a few 100,000 later on, given the 90 days I need to liquidate everything.
That's fantastic. I really appreciate that, Dan.
Well, how do we stand?
Well, there's Tom and me and Sarah and Cassie, and now you. That's a good foundation.
But will it be enough?
I don't know. But here's hoping.
We might need that.
Hasn't he turned out well?
I'd say so.
I have to get back to Sydney tonight, so...
Oh, perhaps we'd better hurry things along.
I've looked up my notes on you, Mr. McMaster.
And?
Mr. William McMaster left a babe with us to match up with a decent home. But when they came back here and asked for you, you'd gone.
Gone?
Oh, you've gone to someone else.
Agnes, that isn't right. No, Stephanie Harper's baby had gone to someone else.
That's what I'm confessing. Mr. McMaster left us a baby. Then he came back 1 month later with his wife. It was very unusual, I remember.
And you gave me to them instead?
The other baby had gone. You were crying in the nursery. They were aching for a child. There was a young novice here then. I can't remember, but she brought you here. Her sister's child, I think.
No, her brother's. We can give you the name of your real father and mother, though she passed away.
No, thanks. The McMasters are the only parents I need. As long as I know for certain I'm not related to Stephanie Harper.
No, I can promise you that.
I knew it.
How much do you think it's going to go for?
A lot.
I thought you weren't coming.
I couldn't stay away.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our auction sale today.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. We've just heard from another office that Eden has been sold by private treaty at a price acceptable to the mortgagee. We're sorry to disappoint you, but the auction is hereby cancelled, and thank you for your attendance. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That bitch.
Hello? Hello, is Sarah Harper there, please? Do you know where I can reach her? Is Cassie Jones there? I'll call back later.
Thanks. So beautiful. I want you to know that I care a lot about you.
wish Dan had come with us. He's so remote, just when I need him most.
He felt it was his duty to thank the auctioneer.
Thank him.
Dan knew you had to get away. He may still come.
I doubt it somehow.
I should have told him I will no longer be a thorn in his flesh. I fly out tonight.
We're always saying goodbye to one another.
I love this beast.
I know.
But then, I always did have a good eye for a champion. I want you to have him.
Oh, Amal, I couldn't possibly accept.
He's yours already. I've named him Tara's Pride. My farewell gift.
Won't I see you again?
You must find your way with Dan.
Oh, no.
I love you, Stephanie. Far beyond friendship. I'm trying to find the right behavior for myself. And you. So,
in another life, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Will you stay with me?
I don't know, Angelo. It's all a bit confusing, really.
Oh, I only meant tonight, to begin with.
I think I'd like to keep today just as it happened. At the beach.
I understand.
I'm afraid of spoiling it.
Okay. Would you like to go out tonight?
Angelo?
Excuse me.
Double scotch.
Sure.
Forget the ice?
Hi. Is anything the matter?
Nothing I'd care to talk to you about.
Water?
I'd offer the condemned man a cigarette. If the situation wasn't so explosive. Oh, what a stench. Rather see it burn to the ground than in the hands of dear Aunt Jilly. Huh? Stupid little boy. Who are you calling? The police. Breaking and entering, attempted arson. There should be at least 2 years in that.
Jilly, leave me out.
What's the matter, Ollie? Witness for the prosecution? Wouldn't you enjoy that? Don't worry, it's not the police. Oh, watch it, Dennis. She could crack your skull. By accident, of course. Yes, I'd like to speak to one of your guests, please. Stephanie Harper. We'll make this a family affair. You can go.
Thank you. Mum's just gone out. Come on, Dan. Let's go home.
Home?
Well, your hotel, then.
I want another drink.
Dan, you've had enough.
Angelo?
Mum needs you now.
You think so? Just go home, Sarah. Leave me alone.
Excuse me. Is there a phone here?
Yeah, sure.
That was a crazy thing to do. I love this house.
It's her house now.
It's still even.
Hello. Jilly Stewart speaking.
I'm getting out of here.
Well, you're a veritable font of information tonight, Ollie. I'll be right there.
He wasn't thinking straight. Thank you for not calling the police.
Oh, I'd much rather talk to you tonight. Here in my house.
I know how much you've done to bring me down.
I was going to tell you anyway. I wanted you to fully appreciate it. 7 years of planning went into it.
So you planned all this in jail?
It's all that kept me from going mad. Hate. At a very creative level.
And when you found out we were sisters...
I hated you all the more for all the things you had that should have been mine.
So, you hurt me and then I hurt you. Why couldn't we have just called it quits?
I made a mistake. I became obsessed with Greg Marsden, but I didn't lift a hand against you.
No. No, when he tried to kill me, you just stood there and did nothing.
Because I loved him. And you came back and played a vicious game. It was total manipulation of him and me. And when he tried to kill you the second time, I shot him. I got 7 years for saving your life, Stephanie.
I tried to help you. I paid for your defense, for God's sake.
But you didn't even testify at my trial. You were too busy becoming the all-powerful Stephanie Harper again.
I couldn't testify. I hated you too much.
So you see, what I've done to you is no more cruel than what you did to me.
If I've made you what you are, then I'm sorry.
You've lost everything, Stephanie. There's nothing left.
I still have my marriage. That's all I need.
Even that's on shaky ground, isn't it?
It'll survive.
Will it? Hello, Dad. Stephanie ought to be here in a minute. Don't want her to see you like this, do you?
To hell with that.
Oh, come on, let's go somewhere for lots of coffee.
She's not seeing me because I'm not seeing her. Do you understand?
That's fine.
It's none of your damn business.
It's all right. You can book another hotel room from my place. Come on, Dan, it's only sensible.
Shall I call a cab?
No, it's all right, Angelo. I'll drive his car. And if his wife comes looking for him, tell her I've taken him to my place. Come on.
Huh?
Come on. Here we are.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I've had it.
Oh, you poor old thing. Come on, we should get you to bed. You can sleep here and be my guest.
Oh, not here.
Come on.
Not here.
Yes. Come on, I'll tuck you in.
Huh? Oh, no.
No one's going to take advantage of you.
Stewart?
Yes, I tried to contact you. They were going to her apartment.
Thank you, Angelo.
Stephanie's here.
Stay out of sight, Ollie.
Dan?
What the hell are you doing here? He needed me. So go away.
Dennis?
Where's Mum?
I don't know.
But I've got to talk to her. Did she give you any idea where she was going?
No.
I tried ringing earlier. There was no answer.
Yeah. I only got in an hour ago.
At 8 o'clock in the morning? No wonder you look lousy.
Oh, I was in no condition to get home any sooner.
Too much to drink? I thought that was my trick, not yours.
You're welcome to it.
Any particular reason?
Let's just say your mother and I have a few things we need to thrash out.
Can't it wait? Mum needs a bit of a break right now.
I'm sorry. And I can't ignore it. Not any longer.
No regrets?
No. But I don't want you to feel that you've committed yourself to anything.
But I have.
Sorry. Oh, Cassie, we were just,
Kissing.
I know.
I'd better get back to work.
Bye, Angelo.
See you later.
Tara's. Just a minute. Sarah, it's Tom again. Long distance, person to person.
I'm not in.
I'm sorry, Miss Harper isn't here at the moment.
Sarah,
What?
I think this is yours.
I don't think so. Where did you get it?
It was in the back of a drawer in my office. Your mother must have left it there when she cleared out her things.
Yes. I don't play the piano anymore, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh? That's a pity.
Why don't you give it back to my mother? With your love.
If you like. Where's Tom these days?
He's out there somewhere, chasing a dream.
And if he really isn't your brother?
He is. Mum wouldn't lie. Unlike some.
You know, you don't have to hate me. I know what it's like to be in love with someone you can't be with. I'll see you.
Hello, Dad.
Jilly,
Come to help me move in?
have you heard from Stephanie?
No, and I'd be surprised if I had. Steph's a little disenchanted with me at the moment.
Where the devil is she?
Relax. Have some coffee.
No, thank you.
Tell me, how much do you remember about last night?
I apologize for last night. I'm sorry I passed out. I remember very little. Why? Is there something I should know?
Oh, there are a few minor details. Jilly Stewart. Yes, he is. It's for you. The police.
Hello? Dan Marshall? Oh, my God. Stephanie.
Can you you positively identify these as Miss Harper's clothes and shoes?
Is there anything more we can do?
Police divers are searching the waters now, but quite honestly, I wouldn't hold out much hope.
Champagne. It's how we began. The day you came back and visited me in prison.
No, thanks.
Ah, what's the matter? It's a bit late for second thoughts. It's what you always wanted. Or are you worried she didn't suffer enough? Shut up. Now you can concentrate on Jake Sanders. Get it all.
We can't be sure that Stephanie's dead.
After what you did to her, she's dead.
Don't think I'm not grateful for your help, Olive. I am.
But what?
But the partnership's run its course. We've achieved everything we set out to achieve. Time to call it quits.
The payoff.
Jilly, there are some reporters outside. Do you want me to send them away?
No.
Crocodile tears.
Thank you, Olive.
We must continue our discussion later. Oh. The darling niece, Jessica. Pretty little thing.
Nice friends you have.
Go to hell, Jessica. I'm going to get changed. Tell the reporters I'll be with them in a minute. Yes, Jessica? What are you staring at?
You, Jilly. Just trying to work you out.
Try something simpler. More in keeping with your intellectual capacity.
That's better. For one dreadful moment, I actually thought you were feeling something about Stephanie.
Well, now I've lived up to your expectations. Why don't you get out of my bedroom?
Your bedroom. I wonder how well you'll sleep in here. Not scared of ghosts?
Stephanie Harper did kill herself. It was her decision, not mine.
Really? You might be able to make yourself believe that, but you won't convince me. Come on, Jilly, you've got what you've always wanted.
Have I?
If I didn't know you better, I might say you were actually hurting. But no one's ever going to buy it, Jilly.
No? We'll see about that.
Was Stephanie Harper trying to kill herself?
That's a monstrous suggestion.
Your name's been associated with a number of violent episodes, hasn't it? Greg Marsden, your own husband's death. Now Miss Harper can't be found.
What are you suggesting?
You just bought Eden. Not bad going for someone who was in jail just a few short months ago.
I bought Eden for Stephanie's sake. To keep it in our family.
Yet Miss Harper had moved into the Regent Hotel.
I was hoping Stephanie would eventually come back here and live with me.
How likely was that, considering all the bad blood that was between you over the years?
My sister and I had become very close again. Look, frankly, I'm appalled at this line of questioning. Stephanie's dead, and
You're assuming she won't be found alive?
naturally, I'm hoping she's safe somewhere, but... Look, I'm sorry.
And if Miss Harper is dead?
I don't even want to consider the possibility. Vultures.
Birds of a feather? Celebrating?
No, I wasn't.
Why not? How did you manage it, Jilly?
If Stephanie's dead, there's as much blood on your hands as on mine.
No. I at least gave her an alternative.
Her body and soul. If that was her only alternative, no wonder she killed herself.
Did you kill her? No. Something happened. She wouldn't have committed suicide unless she was really desperate.
You're wrong. She wasn't as tough as you thought.
Oh, yes, she was.
Or as clever. She believed I somehow managed to get dear Dr. Dan into my bed.
So that's it. You set something up. You pushed her towards your bitch.
finish it. Oh!
You're not worth the trouble.
Just as well you knew when to stop.
Who the hell are you?
Never you mind. Just get this straight. You lay a hand on Jilly again and I'll kill you.
Get out, Jake.
Don't let Sanders frighten you. I can take him no trouble.
He's all talk. But you should have kept out of it.
Is that how you thank me?
You've got your money. No point in your hanging around.
You still need me, Jilly. You're a fool if you think you don't need protection. It's a beautiful neck. But it'd break like the rest of them.
The search boat has just radioed in. Apparently there's a hell of a rip running. Anything floating out there would be carried straight out.
Anything? Anyone?
I told the police we'd be at the hotel if there was any news. There's nothing we can do here.
I can't believe it. She'd never do this, no matter how bad things got.
Unless she'd changed.
You tell me what changed her.
What do you want? A list of everything your mother's been through over the past few months?
She was down, not out. Unless you know something we don't. Did you two fight last night?
Dennis.
I didn't even see her last night.
No, you're out getting drunk instead.
Stop it.
Dennis is right. To a point. For this couple of weeks, things have been getting out of hand for both of us. I don't understand it any more than you do.
We don't know that there's anything to understand yet. She might walk through that door any moment.
I'm sorry.
Look, she might have just wanted to get away.
She would have said something.
Stephanie.
Somebody should let Tom know.
If anyone can find him.
It's your fuel pump, mate. She's packed up.
Can you fix it?
No, I'll have to get a new one sent up.
How long's that going to take?
A week.
What? This is hopeless. Can I use your phone? I've got to ring Sydney urgently.
Sorry, mate, out of order.
I don't believe this. Have you got a car I can use while you're working on the Porsche?
This isn't the Hilton.
Please.
There's this little baby. I've been trying to sell her for donkey's ages.
Look, here's $200. Will that cover it?
For 200, I've been chucking a free tank of petrol. Runs on the smell of an oily rag. When it runs.
Just as long as it gets me to Sydney.
I want answers from you.
You'll have to wait till I've changed.
Like hell I will. When my mother picked me up from here last night, she was a wreck. But I couldn't get anything from her. I want to know what happened.
Does it matter?
If it helps me figure out why my mother walked into the sea, it matters.
I hope you're not blaming me.
Who else?
Excuse me, Dennis, but I really do have to get changed.
Oh, come on, Jilly. You don't have to play the modest virgin with me.
Your own little performance can't have done wonders for Stephanie's state of mind.
You bitch. You tried to say it was my fault.
How do you think Stephanie felt when she learned that her own son's the sort of lunatic who tries burning down houses? Hmm?
She understood. Given that you'd stolen this house from her.
Be a good boy. Tip me up.
Only if it's your mouth. Hi. Just helping Aunt Jilly with the wardrobe.
I heard.
Does everybody in this family listen at keyholes?
In my case, it's not malicious, just self-protective.
Don't you trust Auntie Jilly?
Like a funnel-web spider.
Join the club.
I may have been a founding member.
Come and have a drink.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything.
it's all right. It's just me. Forgive me.
We shouldn't have come. I should be with Dan.
I thought you needed some fresh air. You look kind of drained.
I'm starting to feel like it's my normal condition.
Hey, don't say that.
Angelo, I just can't believe it. Mum was so full of life. She always tried to make the best of things. She didn't know how to give up. She couldn't possibly have decided to end it all. She couldn't. I wanted to see if there was any news of Stephanie. And to let you know you're not alone. Well, I won't stay if you'd rather be on your own.
Come in.
To be honest, Dan, I would have kept away if it hadn't been for Dennis.
Dennis?
Yes, he practically accused me of hounding Stephanie to her death.
Well, you're not the only one who's accused of that.
I understand how he must feel, but I didn't want you to get the wrong idea. Needless to say, I didn't breathe a word about last night.
It doesn't matter. There's no need to lie about anything.
I know that. But there is one problem.
Oh?
You'd already gone this morning when I woke up, or I would have mentioned it. In fact, I was going to tell you just as we heard the news about Stephanie.
What?
She came into my apartment last night.
Your apartment?
She saw you in my bed and rushed off before I had a chance to explain. God only knows what she must have thought.
You don't mean that...
What she saw must have looked pretty damning. We have to face facts, Dan. Stephanie's last thought might well have been that the two most important people in her life were having an affair.